we got to read that Britney book. I don't want to pay for it, so we're getting it from the library. But Kevin Federline.
I like how she has to give that asterisk. Like, I'm not paying.
We need to buy one book and all pass it around to each other.
So you're talking about Kevin Federline's memoir, which is out, I think, next week?
Tuesday. Not next week.
Oh.
And it's got some hot gossip, some really problematic stories that he allegedly tells. However, I will say I'm a little concerned about some of it because it seems like he's basing some of the anecdotes he shares on things his kids told him, which I'm not saying his kids aren't lying, but you do wonder sharing secondhand stories might not end well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a respectful way to tell a story, and then there's his way.
Not that there's not a lot of hot gossip for those 2 years that they were married, but I think also a lot of what he's going to cover in this autobiography is the time when they weren't together, but she was going through the conservatorship.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think perhaps trying to justify her having been in that conservatorship because we know he certainly benefited.
And justifying leaving her.
Yeah.
You know, because that was a choice, you know, to be divorced. And I don't know. I'm sure it was a mutual. I don't know, honestly, but it also gives him a get out of jail free card for, you know, the whole in sickness and in health. You're splitting the scene. So, yeah.
I do, before we get to blinds, Mike, just want to give the listeners some housekeeping notes.
Oh, sure.
And the viewers specifically on YouTube. Yesterday, many were concerned in the comments that we had folded in the face of criticism about our fashion sense.
Oh.
That we all looked like we were wearing pajamas and just
before and then
slobbing around in T-shirts. And so yesterday, I would just like to call to your attention, none of us were wearing T-shirts. So people were concerned.
They're like, oh, did you guys actually? I mean, I rarely wear a T-shirt.
Oh,
that's
fine.
Just... But that's
way.
just me. I'm like an old lady. I like dress up for work.
But the moral of this story is it was not an intentional choice yesterday. It just happened.
Yes.
Today, however, I told Dawn she's wearing this beautiful little pumpkin wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, girl, you got a T-shirt under there. Take them off so that we can all be wearing T-shirts.
Yes. I have to do a TV segment today about I'm a paranormal investigator on the side.
They know.
So I have to be on, we have a TV station in this building I have to be on for our paranormal events. So, But I'll just put my little pumpkin cat sweater back on.
What were you going to say, Mike?
I was going to just say we would never cave. That was completely random. We would never cave to the pressure of what people say in the comments. And by the way, I would like to apologize. Keira Knightley is God's gift to acting, and she's actually amazing. And I'm sorry I ever said any word that she was maybe not the best at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
No, we just want you to know we do
opinions.
love your comments. So honestly, because we have a lot of fun checking in on your comments each day. So please continue to drop them, even if it's to, you know, come at our fashion.
Whatever.
Look, I'll step it up for you. Whatever you want to see. We got one of them Kim Kardashian
bush
thongs
that we're going to wear as bikinis on the top. So
I don't even think one of them things would cover my nipple.
Well, you're preaching to
Only
the
one
choir.
way to find out. All right, let's get into blind items. In fact, let's start maybe with where we started the whole podcast here today, because even though the vast majority of the stories are mostly true, this B-list former wannabe rapper is leaving out the part where he did a bunch of horrific things as well. Obviously, he's just exploiting his ex for money. In most situations, he'd be looking at a lawsuit, but he's putting a bet on the fact that his ex isn't mentally fit to sit for deposition. I think this is pretty straightforward. I don't need to repeat it, but I guess that's the blind items opinion.
You're clearly talking about Kristen Chenoweth.
Yes, you got it.
Yes.
No. Okay, Britney and Kevin
Federline, just basically saying that even though most of these stories are mostly, this is the blind items talking, I mean, most of these stories are mostly true, he's just obviously using it to exploit money from his ex, and also leaving out all the horrific things that he did during those times as well, and kind of trying to make himself seem like the hero, if you will.
Like, I just had to leave her, you know?
And in most situations, he'd be looking at a lawsuit, but in this particular case, he doesn't feel like that's a threat.
I don't know about a lawsuit, but I think
Being
he would
sued.
have been more thoughtful, perhaps, about the things that he said or the way that he said things. But can we all just agree, too, like, we're adults, and I think if we read this book, we're going to see right through it for what it is. That doesn't mean I don't want to read it, but I think we all have Kevin Federline's number. Even if you don't have a particular horse in this race, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can hold two things. Britney needed help at the time that there was a conservatorship. She did not need a conservatorship in the way that it was manipulated by her father and the people around her. But Kevin saw some things that were probably real, but also the way he tells those stories, probably highly influenced by wanting to make his own reputation come out clean.
Yes.
And at the end of the day,
money.
Sell as many copies as possible. So I think we can all sort of, see it coming for what it is.
For sure. All right.
I'm trying to justify the ability or
that we're going to read
desire to read the thing.
All right. Let's dig into the actual blind items today. Let's begin with this first one here. This former A-plus list musician has continued to pick fights with people higher on the list than they are with more passionate fan bases. The problem is it's led to their fans flipping on them, and even their former diehards are over the shtick. It is the real reason they are abandoning their current project. This former A-plus list musician has continued to pick fights with people much higher than them on the list with more passionate fan bases. The problem is it's led to their fans flipping, and even the former diehards are over the shtick. At least that's the reason they are abandoning the current project. So we got a former A-plus list musician apparently picking fights with people higher on the list than they are.
Picking fights like social media fights?
And the like.
This isn't like a Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Good guess.
Apparently the issue here is Nicki Minaj keeps picking fights like, I don't know, with Jay-Z and Beyonce and Cardi B and people that have more passionate fan bases than the Barbs. And I guess it is leading to that fan base kind of flipping on her, which is the real reason she is not going to be releasing her next album.
Oh.
And if you saw the social media back and forth yesterday, maybe quitting music entirely.
Okay. What?
So just to fill it in if you haven't dug into it, what is it called? It was called, was it Tidal Music? There was that music streamer that Jay-Z, he sold that to and made like $500 million or something off of that. She has claimed for a very long time that she is entitled to $100 to $200 million of that. So whatever she did, I don't, one way or the other, at some point when Tidal was in its creation phase or when they were working on it, she believes that she is owed $100 to $200 million of Tidal, of the sale of Tidal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Jay-Z, the businessman that he is not going to that's not going to be like an oversight, like, oh, shoot, we should have paid Nicki Minaj for X, Y, and Z. In the form of $200 million. That's no.
So she has continually taken to social media. She's gone after both Jay-Z. She's gone after, I believe, Desiree Perez is the CEO of Rock Nation. She's gone after both of them and basically said, they're awful, they're terrible, I hate you all, and then I'm not going to be releasing my album, which is funny because her album wasn't through Rock Nation, so I'm confused how that correlates.
Yeah, I was going to say it's basically like, I'm going to slap myself right now because I'm so mad at you.
Exactly.
You're like, well, I don't
That's the vibe it's giving.
Anybody.
That's the vibe it's giving. But the blind item is leading us to believe that actually it's because you keep getting all your fans riled up and maybe
and they're not
going to
buy the album. It's like an excuse for in advance seeing that you're not going to, sell a lot of records.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Plus, maybe she saw Cardi B's album. And again, sales are tricky right now as far as numbers and things. I mean, we're seeing Taylor's obviously break every single record ever known to man, but I don't think Cardi's did nearly as well as people thought it was supposed to do. And I think that's also maybe part of this as well. She knows if Cardi can't sell albums right now, she's not going to be able to.
Yeah.
And she notoriously bullied Cardi B about not releasing an album. It was like her whole Like, well, you've only had one album, so when's the next one? So now she really doesn't have that
which is
fight
rich because
anymore.
it's been so long. When was her last album?
Cardi B?
No, Nicki Minaj.
Friday, Pink Friday 2. That would have been, I don't know.
It's really Cardi that had such a long gap.
No, but
right?
Nicki has two.
2023, December of 2023 was Pink Friday 2.
Long, yep. I feel like she just hasn't been front and center as an artist.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in the conversation.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in the mix for a long time.
And if you saw that back and forth too, that was pretty. Did you see what Cardi B was saying to her? Like,
No.
You keep comparing yourself to me. You're a lot older than me. You should be comparing yourself to like Rihanna and Taylor Swift and the people that came up when you came up, not me. And she's maybe got a point.
Yeah.
I
So
have no
it
idea
was
how
fun.
old they are.
Yeah, I just know she kind of came in at that same.
Yeah, well, Cardi B came after, for sure.
Nicki Minaj 42, Cardi B I would guess early 30s. Yeah, 33. So 10 years younger. So there you go. You guys got that first one. Let's keep rolling into some more blind items today. Like, subscribe. How about this one? And maybe the least shocking news of the day, this longtime permanent A-list musician is cheating on his wife. It's not surprising because this was a blind that could have happened in 2017 or 2005 or 1986.
Oh, my God.
Or 1981. Again, in the least shocking news of the day, this longtime permanent A-list musician is cheating on his wife. It's not surprising because this is a repeated blind from 2017, from 2005, from 1986, and from 1981.
I mean, Billy Ocean?
Billy Ocean?
Lionel Richie?
Billy Ocean?
Paul McCartney?
Okay, so are we talking about a rocker?
No.
Pop star?
Yes.
For the time period when he was popular?
Well, still very popular.
Oh.
It's not like Bon Jovi or something.
No. And you would argue rock/pop.
Oh,
Pop
so
slash
not John
rock.
Cougar, Mellencamp.
Nope. So we've got a long time permanent A-list musician cheating on his wife. His wife, by the way, is A-minus lister. It's not surprising because this is a repeated blind from 2017, 2005, 1986, and 1981.
Is he front man?
His name...
Steven Tyler?
Not a front man.
But he doesn't play an instrument?
No, he definitely plays instruments.
Is he like
Rod
a bass?
Stewart? I'm trying to guess people that are 60
Is
plus.
he like a bass player?
I'm sure he could play the bass.
But that's not his instrument.
Nope.
Is his instrument the drums?
Not all musicians have to play or perform.
Oh, God.
They sing.
Well,
he's a
or
DJ?
or sing. He's more of a DJ than anything you've said so far.
So like the guy from Daft Punk?
Oh my gosh.
No. What do you mean? Like he plays the harmonica?
No, he's a DJ?
Nope, but he's more of a DJ than anything you've said. He puts music together.
Oh, he's a producer. Oh.
Plus
a musician.
Oh, but super old. Well, I mean...
Yeah, I mean like 60 plus.
You're saying somebody who was in the conversation in 1981.
70 plus?
Mm-hmm. I will say his wife would not fit that, though.
Of course not. Is he American?
He is not American. He's foreign born. That's a good...
You said he is foreign born?
He is foreign born.
Sting?
Giorgio Moroder?
Oh my God. What was that?
You would know if you knew.
Okay. Elton John. No. That's...
Again, you're not as much of a performer.
You're saying we're overcomplicating.
You're overcomplicating. Not a performer. A producer. A musician.
Behind the scenes. Like Engelbert Humperdinck.
Very good guess.
Burt Bacharach.
David.
Guetta?
David. He's married to that one super younger girl.
Oh, yeah.
Gigi hid. No. David.
David Parker. No, fair. 3 names.
Guess?
David.
Not 3 names.
No, not 3 names. David.
Foster.
You're thinking of David Foster Wallace, but no, David Foster.
God.
Stop before the Wallace. Yes, David Foster, who of course is currently married to.
Oh, American Idol.
He is 75. He's married to the 41-year-old Catherine McPhee.
Yeah.
He also
McPhee.
was famously married to Yolanda Hadid.
Yes.
Okay, so
Hadid.
what's the blind? I've forgotten the blind.
Thompson, Rebecca Dyer, and B.J. Cook. He's been married 5 different times, and according to the blind items, it's not shocking news that, once again, he's cheating on his wife. We, of course, could have had this blind in 2017, 2005, 1986, or 1981, because that's apparently what led to all of the end of his relationships.
Why? Okay, at that point in your life,
and we've talked about
that's a jackpot there. She's talented. She's beautiful. She's a million years younger than you. What are you doing?
But toxic masculinity or serial cheater, that's kind of the thing for you, is to get what you want, and then you get tired of it, and then you want to do that again because you like to be naughty.
You like to have new love.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Or you like to cheat. You like to lie.
No.
You like to...
I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe that.
I think for some people, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah. It takes a certain type of person to pull that. So, you can change. People can change. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But according to the blind items, there were some timeline issues when he left his most recent wife for Catherine McPhee, which, of course, was Yolanda Hadid. There was also his daughters, I think, on a podcast talking about the fact that when he left his first wife for his second wife, there was maybe some cheating issues, according to his own children. And then again, you had Linda Thompson in the mix, Rebecca Dyer in the list.
But again, this is the blind.
It's the blind items. I'm not telling you that's fact. That's not where we don't deal with facts here.
Mm-hmm. But they've come up before. So.
We all know facts get in the way of a really good story and a really good podcast. That's our time to remind you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as we roll through more of these juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. Keyword on gossip. Let's do another one. The most recent pair of flops has led to this permanent A-list actor failing to reach his financing goal for his next passion project, despite a summer of recruiting. Thus, no need for the leading lady any longer. The most recent pair of flops has led to this permanent A-list actor failing to reach his financing goal for his passion project, despite a summer of finance recruiting. Thus, no need for the leading lady any longer. I think you might have this one.
I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably. Tom and Anna.
Yeah.
Anna.
According to...
we called it
Tom
Victory
Cruise,
Lap.
Anna de Armas, publicationship over.
And
allegedly, supposedly.
The blind item's giving us a little more details because, again, I think the normal tabloids are just running with and agreed it was a publicationship. They had movies that came out. But there's another angle, too. They've spent the entire summer on yachts talking to multiple millionaires and billionaires about financing his next project called Deeper. This is a movie that Don McClain will never watch.
Is it about water?
It is. The entire thing is underwater.
Oh, God.
And it's about this, guy, he's basically trying to study the world, and he's going to all those deepest, darkest spots that we've never been. And,
you literally are just you need...
I need some
drugs.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Snorks as a kid?
No.
You probably couldn't.
Well, cartoon water is different for me.
Oh, okay.
So the blind item's leading us to believe that financing trip and trying to get all those millionaires and billionaires to help finance his passion project didn't work, even though he was doing all that with Ana de Armas on yachts all summer long, and we got to see that. Thus, there's no need for Ana de Armas any longer, as she's not going to be a part of it.
Over.
Yeah. But don't worry. Someone else will fill that space because she's been in the publicationship world before.
Yeah.
Read Ben Affleck. So I wouldn't be surprised if, she's out and about soon with somebody else.
Who needs some publicity?
Austin Butler. Maybe. Who's he with right now?
Austin Butler was last seen with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, but wasn't there somebody else after that? Because that was a sort of quick flash.
Yeah, that was a quick one weekend. We had 4 publicationships.
That was right after he left Kaya Gerber, because it was the long time him and Kaya Gerber. But Yeah.
And who was with Olivia Jade?
Giannulli.
Oh, Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell was seen with Olivia
in that same weekend.
In that same weekend.
Then what's come out of that? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, except her parents getting divorced.
That's true.
Oh, right.
So there you have it. Again, a couple of failed movies. Mission Impossible movies, despite being very good movies, they did not make nearly what they needed to make to be profitable. I believe the most recent Dead Reckoning, I think, was one of, if not the biggest budget for a movie of all time. Plus, you had marketing. It had to do $1 billion to reach its goal, and it did like $590.
Yeah. Is he still in with Warner Brothers? Does he still have an active deal?
Well, so that's the thing. Warner Brothers was supposed to be the studio behind this Next Passion project, but he needed more funding. A month ago, they said it is on pause. So again, a month ago, we find out the movie's on pause. The next month, no more leading lady.
Right.
Bye-bye.
He needed her to.
She was going to be the co-star.
Arm candy and co-star.
Yeah. So there you go. We got that one figured out. Let's keep rolling on with another blind item here. This former TV personality still is so desperate to land a network or similar gig, but it just will not happen. So he's resorted to flooding social media with clips and crazy man on the street interviews. It's not like he needs the money, but I guess he really, really needs the fame. This former TV personality is still so desperate to land a network or similar gig, but it just won't happen. He has resorted to flooding social media with clips and crazy man on the street interviews. It's not like he needs the money, but he definitely needs the fame.
You said this is a celebrity, TV celebrity?
I said this is a former TV personality.
It's not Stephen Colbert, is it?
It is not.
Well, I don't know.
He's still got a show for now.
Mm-hmm. This person does not.
So personality says to me like a host?
Yep.
So he hosted his own talk show?
Yep. Well, I don't know if it's technically his own, but
sure, but
kind
he
of
was hosting.
He was hosting
Pat Sajak.
Oh my God! I was just going to say that. Please, man on the street. Kind of awesome. He's like, Sajak.
I'm doing man on the street.
His wig flies
Kids say the darndest things. His wig.
Yeah, his wig.
Shh.
It's a wig.
This former TV personality. Former host.
This is not like Shannon Sharp.
Nope, good guess. Is so desperate to land another network or similar gig, but it just won't happen. He has resorted to flooding social media with clips and crazy man on the street interviews, just like it's not like he needs the money, but he certainly needs, it sounds like, the fame.
TJ Holmes?
No.
Alfonso Ribeiro?
Was it a game show?
No.
Okay. Was it a talk show?
I mean, there was more talk. Yes, more talk than games, but it wasn't a traditional talk show.
News?
There you go. You're getting warmer.
Maury Povich?
Nope.
Or what's the other yelling guy? Remember? And then he got political, but he was a current affair. Was it a current affair?
Oh my gosh. Oh, you mean Billy Bush?
No, but that's a good guess too.
Yeah, you're definitely in the right
territory?
neighborhood.
Oh. Like a TJ Holmes?
That was a guess already, but no.
Sorry,
But
I was not paying attention.
Yes, in the standpoint, we're talking about more hard-hitting real news.
Michael Strahan? No, he's still working.
Oh.
Former?
Like a nightly news guy?
A-list TV personality, yeah.
Nightly news guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Are we talking about...
Did he say something that was bad and people don't respect him anymore?
Well,
not Matt Lauer.
Not Matt Lauer.
No,
not like that standpoint.
He
did have some controversy. He had some controversy. Not that. No.
The one who said that he flew helicopters.
Not him.
Williams. What's his name?
Yeah.
Brian
Williams. No, it's not Brian Williams. But it is somebody that had controversy, which is what led to him being let go from his very high-paying job on a cable news channel. The cable news channel.
Okay. So you're talking about, and he has his own YouTube channel, and
he also had a deal
used to
with
get drunk on CNN.
Anderson Cooper?
Oh.
He was on CNN. I don't think he ever got drunk on CNN, or else that might have led to him being fired.
Oh,
didn't he
the
get
CNN
drunk,
dude.
He did get hired by a billionaire, and then had one interview said
he was on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yes,
he also
yes.
got
Twitter.
drunk. Oh, I didn't.
X.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. What's his name?
Why can't I think of his name?
Mike. You have to start sounding it out or something, because
Or you guys are going to get some sour balls because
this
sour
is
name.
the audience. We watched him on the regular. We talked about
Think
him.
of a sour fruit.
Yes, Don.
Lemon.
We got there.
You got there.
Right in the nick of time.
Oh, there you go. You got that blind item right at the end. Nicely done.
Well, if you missed any of those blind items, go back and listen to old episodes, which you can't do on the radio Monday through Friday. You can listen to it live, though, but you can listen to old episodes wherever you get your podcasts. Download them, like, and subscribe. And, of course, head to our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.